my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? My gosh. First of all, the reception on this stream, I am blown away by, is truly, truly an understatement. But I promise this is going to be worth your time because, as I said before, and I truly meant it when I said that, I am going to pay you $5,000. Hold on. I need to say that again. I don't think, I don't think that was understood. I'm going to pay you, hold on, five. Do you see that five? Comma, zero, zero, zero. 5,000. Let me go ahead and put the dollar sign. Some people will be like, oh, she's not telling the truth. Like, really? Oh, you can't even see it because of my light. Let me move him a little bit. Boom. $5,000 to get good at trading. Wow. Let me tell you what I need to do is I need to buy myself, spend some money, and pay $5 to get some new expo markers. I'm going to pay you $5,000 to get good at trading, and that is not a lie. That is also not an exaggeration. That is the truth. And I am also going to pay you to grow your business. Yes, I will be doing a business funding grant. Who here is like, I could use some extra couple $1,000s to put into my business? Or they want to start a business and they're like, the thing that is stopping me from starting that business is the fact that I don't have an extra couple $100,000. Pennies. Guys, y'all thought I was going to give you a couple. You don't need a couple $100,000 to start a business. What you need is a couple 100,000 people to know that you exist so that they can help to grow the business in the way that it needs to grow. But who is with me on that front? Let me make sure I have my chat here so I can see you perfectly. You're all very beautiful, I'm sure. If I could see you, I could see you. But no, a couple $1,000s as a whole. I like, listen, it has come to a point. It has come to a point where this is needed. But I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. If I do this stream here tonight the right way, if this goes as intended, if you decide it is worth it for you to see it all the way through, listen, I got to be here. I don't have to be here, but let me tell you something. We don't have to be anywhere. I want to be here. I want to be here with you. So if I do this right, you will end up making far more than $5,000. How does that sound? Can you put like a 3 in the chat if you're like, yeah, I love the way that sounds? Or you can put a 1 in the chat if you're like, it could sound a bit better. It could be a bit better. Yeah, I'm so passionate about this that let me tell you something. Can you call Concierge and tell them they should go to my YouTube right now and watch this? Because I want to help so many people make money the right way. I love the threes. I love the threes. And I love the threes because my thing is I want to help you triple your income in so many different ways. So for those of you who have no idea who I am, raise your hand if you're like, I've never seen this girl before. I randomly saw her on Instagram. She said she was going to pay $5,000 to get good at trading. And now I'm here. Just go ahead and put any emoji in the chat that makes sense to you. Some of you are like, yes, no, maybe so. That's me. That's not me. That's somebody. Wow. 1,000 people are in here. We thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. I see it. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to make this worth your while. I want to let you know that I am not like those gurus that you see online that are constantly looking for how they can use you, exploit you, or figure out ways for you to pay them so that they can make money off of you. They will sell you every single course known to man. They switch up what they're selling. One day they're selling skincare, then it's trading, then it's e-commerce, then it's sports betting or whatever is the newest, latest thing online. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but today I want to talk about you. My name is Kelly OG, and for the past 6 years, I have been one of the top educators in the trading industry and financial space as a whole. Some of you are like, I've never heard of you. That is fine, because I am happy to say that over 480,000 people on YouTube have seen me and decided to subscribe to me. Over 15 million people have watched me on YouTube and over 30 or 50 million on various short form platforms. It is a blessing to be here. And over that time, I've made over $10 million online and through business and through trading as well. And I've worked with a various amount of people, from actors to athletes to public figures to creators to you. And also entrepreneurs. As you saw in the thumbnail, we had half trading, we had half business, because I believe that trading is a vehicle. But bigger, I believe that your ability to start a business or do a thing that actually helps people can generate you a lot of money. And that is genuinely what I feel God has put me on this planet to do. I say it with no exaggeration. He has held me through. I went through a period where I shut down my business for 3 years, basically, just to focus on doing it the right way, the right way. So, as I said, I've worked with a numerous amount of individuals, and my biggest thing was, how do I make them more money? So I would structure their brand and I'd figure out, how do we make you more money? And I guess in a random side quest, I even hosted the celebrity poker tournament for a while, if you're familiar with that. So I met a lot of really cool connections off of that as well. But recently, okay? Recently, after exposing the online trading industry. Is anyone familiar with the online trading industry? You're used to seeing familiar faces. You're used to them selling you a course. You're used to them just trying to push luxury items. They want to show you, like, look how much money I made today. Look at the car I drive. Look at this, look at that, look at that. And let me tell you something. I've been there. I've done that. I'm not happy to say that in some cases I've done that. But it was all about growing. When you first get money and you're not used to money, the first thing you do is you're like, how do I get, or how do I show everyone else that, like, you doubted me? But today I'm gonna prove you wrong. So that was me. That was me. Um, but yeah, after exposing the online trading industry, some of you may have seen the video where I literally exposed the online trading industry, because being at the top, you get offered a lot of deals. You understand how things go. You understand the way that they want you to manipulate people to help themselves. And you start to realize, if you have the heart that I guess I have, because I can only speak for myself, that you want nothing to do with it. And so, yeah, after exposing it, telling people, listen, I don't want to be a part of this and the way they're doing it. I have been on a mission to further financial literacy and financial education as a whole. Being able to see millions of dollars at the age of 19 is unfreaking real. You spend it on any and everything that exists. You start to realize that you no longer care what gas costs. You don't even know. Someone's complaining about eggs going up. You don't even care. Someone's talking about how they're struggling to pay their groceries and you can't relate. And that was a difficult thing, but I had to navigate it. And in the period where I shut down my business and I was like, I truly want to focus on building something that makes sense, which is when my company, we built the first university system to learn how to trade. You have a live professor, homework, quizzes, tests. You got to show up to class. It's virtual, but it impacts people. We have a 91% graduation rate. The industry average is 8%. And we are freaking rocking and rolling. It is my favorite thing to do. But anyways, um, I want to tell you the truth, because I could go on to talk about me, but I want to talk about you. And so I want to tell you that everything that you will see today, I'm really excited for. But genuinely, everything that you will see today are all things that the industry has never seen. And at this point, I feel like I'm a broken record. For those who do know me, they're like, Kelly always comes with something the industry's never seen. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to help the industry. Why would I show you something you're used to? I'm going to go find the things that are going to help you, find the things you are not aware of, leverage my access to give you that insight, and then I'm going to give it to you. So, anyways, but yeah, my gosh, that is always what I look for. But I want to be honest with you. All of these things that I do want to share with you today, including that right there. Hope you heard that well. But all of these things that I want to share with you today, my Gosh, my gosh. Um, they're destined to make you money in as simple a format as possible. One of the things that frustrated me the most about the trading industry is I've seen people who spend years, I'm talking 2, 3, 4, 5 years to learn how to trade, to get good at trading, to do it the right way. And my story, for those of you who don't know, I started with $26. I turned it into 3,000 in 2 weeks, 26,000 in 2 months. And since then, I've made several hundred thousand from trading. And I gotta be honest with you, like, I don't know why everyone online is making it seem so freaking hard. Okay? Call me crazy. Some of you won't like me for this one, but I'm tired of seeing everyone being like they know they can sell you because this is how they sell you. They will find a strategy that sometimes works. They will then post that they made money. You will then get intrigued and say, "Can you buy a course?" They will then or can you sell a course? You will then say they, not you, will then say, "Yes, I will sell you a course." And then what do? They make a course, they spend all this money marketing it, they film it at their MacBook computer, they don't actually spend any time putting the product together in a good way. And then they go and they say, "Come learn my strategy that's called the ABCDEFG strategy." Dude, you're remixing chart patterns. You did one thing different than institutional trading, and now you want to put a new, brand new name on it because you know it will sell more. That is deception. I'm tired of people thinking that trading is oh so difficult. The only reason trading is so difficult for the vast majority of people is because all of these people online are selling you on strategies that one, don't work, two, are replicated and renovated, or three, are set to keep you dependent and stuck on them. I am freaking tired of it. I like, when I tell you when I trade, it's one line. It's one line. I'll turn like $200 into $1,500, go on with my day. I'm not looking at the charts all day. I'm going, like, I run multiple businesses. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I have a personal brand. I'm like traveling a lot. So it's like, for me, I can't sit and stay stuck at my computer to learn how to freaking make money. Now, did I do it in the early days? Yes. But my most popular video online is how I learned to trade in 2 days. And oh my gosh, the hate I have gotten. And it's funny because I'm like, no, when I learned to trade, I didn't look at all these influencers online and the stuff they were doing. I studied finance professionals. So, yes, when you go 48 hours with 2 hours of sleep, so really, I was up 46 hours straight, and you're studying everything about the markets. I also, maybe this helps, took a stock market class in high school. So maybe that helped me understand the basics of the stock market. But like when it comes to learning, like I am the type of person, no distractions. I have to focus on the one thing that's going to make it the most simple. If anyone is flashing their lifestyle to me, I do not trust them. I do not care for them because you are selling me on a dream. You are selling me on my ability to look like you, live like you. But when are you going to sell me on the actual freedom that I need? Dude, I'm trying to pay rent. I'm trying to stop worrying about bills. My credit is in the floor. My credit is not actually in the floor, but I understand that some of you are there. You have student loans to pay off, you have kids to take care of. So it's like, for me, I don't, I've been over the games for a long time. And I have just been on a mission to like, how do we actually build something that helps people? So now I always tell people I am not a trader. I am in the business of making you more money. That is what I believe God gave me this purpose for. That's why I believe the first video I ever made blew up. That's why I believe that within 60 days of posting on social media, I made six figures. Within 9 months, I made $1 million. And like, I have been able to do things that was when I was 18, 19 years old. I'm 24 now. But I was able to do these things because of the position God put me in. Why can I not give that same thing to you? That is what I want to do. And oh my gosh, for those people who are like, they think there's some hidden agenda. They think, oh, I'm not doing this out of being genuine. Let me tell you something. You see where I'm at? I don't need your opinion to pay my bills. I'm good. So, anyways, This is not a green screen. Whiteboard is real. And even my buddy over there is real. Shout out to my buddy. Anyways, so I say this to truthfully be honest with you. That even though I say these things, I want you to know this thing. I need you to be the type of person that is capable of receiving opportunities like this. I risked connections. I begged them. I am asking them to do things that they are not fully ready for because I want to help you. Because I'm like, the sooner that people get this, the sooner that their lives can change. If I can do that, then I'm happy. I had someone message me on TikTok yesterday saying that because of me, they started trading. They made $700 to pay their car note. And they were like, I know it's not much, but it's something. I said, no, it's everything. You don't have to worry about that bill anymore. When I travel, when I want to go on vacation, I don't say, how do I take money from the business? I say, okay, I need to go trade and I'll pay for the vacation through trading. I bought a new car the other day. Guess what paid for the new car? Trading. And I'll show you all these receipts. Let me tell you one thing about me. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I love to do. So, anyways, like I said, I need you to be the type of person that is capable of receiving opportunities like this. If you want it fast, it likely will not last, okay? Just remember that line. I didn't even mean to rhyme that. Just remember that. If you want it fast, it likely will not last. A lot of the reason why my video on how to learn how to trade in 2 days became popular is because of the fact that people wanted to figure out how to make money. Like, they start losing money. They're not making enough money at their job. They don't have a job. So they're like, oh, let me learn how to trade. And then they're like, I can make money trading tomorrow. No, you can't. You can't do it like that if that's your mindset. Now, are there tools and resources that can actually put you in that position? Yes. That is why I've been so freaking excited to have this stream. I didn't even intend on having this stream, but I said, you know what? I started seeing the reception to my last stream and I got offered an opportunity and I said, there's only one way that I'm taking this opportunity. I'm gonna be honest with you. But anyways, so again, if you want opportunities too fast, they're going to disappear. They will not last. And if you second guess it for too long, it will pass you by. So a part of having wisdom and a part of having discernment is understanding when an opportunity comes my way, how can I spot it and how can I keep it? Okay. So today I'm going to do a full breakdown of a couple things. Number one, I'm going to do a full breakdown of my trading strategy to tell you how freaking easy it is. Okay. So you can copy it. This is going to live on YouTube. You can rewatch it a billion times. I have nothing to put behind a paywall because honestly speaking, if I can make you more money, then that makes me more money, which I will also explain. Before you say, Kelly, you're selling a course. Never that. Okay. Now, I do have a self-paced curriculum for Trade It, which isn't our like greatest flagship product, but people had time constraints. We made it. I would not classify that as a course, but anyways, I don't even promote it, even though that could be seen as promotion. It was not. So I'm going to break that down. Number two, I am also going to show you two platforms. How many platforms, guys? I just want to make sure we're all paying attention. How many? Hey, let me tell you something. If you tell me to get to the point, I need you to get out of here. That is what I'm trying to do. If you try and cheat your way, you try to get there without understanding the foundational steps, there's nothing I can do for you. And quite frankly, there's very few you can do for yourself. I'm a blunt person. Please forgive me, but I do it because I care about you. And I honestly don't have time for games, and especially not comments like that when I'm genuinely trying to help people. So I'm going to break down my strategy, and I'm also going to break down two platforms that are meant to make you money in the trading/financial markets as simple as possible. As simple. I understand so many people have not had the same opportunities that I've had, have not had the same experience in life that I have. So because of that, I want to give you those. If you came across me, I always see it's for a reason. My biggest thing in this life is there is somebody out there who can only achieve their purpose if you come across them. How do you get as close as possible to coming across them? So, if I get opportunities, I want you to have them as well. So, I want us to get right into it. I want us to get into exactly what this means. I have given you my intro, and now to start, listen, if you are not a Christian, all I ask is that you allow me to pray for you. And if you are a Christian, please do pray with me. I am a Christian. I am a firm believer that my life is only possible because of the Lord Jesus Christ. My story does not make sense. For someone to go from a negative bank account to $1 million in less than a year, the first video they posted on social media went viral. I am one of the biggest creators in this space, and I haven't even tried to do anything crazy. I've made so much. I don't say that is because of my doing. It is because of His grace, His glory, and His blessing. If you don't agree with that, that is not my prerogative. It does not pay my bills nor change my life. But what I do want to do is say a prayer for you as we get into this so that you can have the ample opportunity to succeed. So, Father, Lord, I thank you for allowing all of us to gather here today. I thank you for allowing us to be able to open our eyes to these opportunities. And God, one thing I ask from myself is that you allow me to be a vessel. You do not allow me to do anything out of selfish or nefarious intent. You allow everything I do to be of genuine nature and to further your kingdom and your mission and to truly be a vessel of yours to each and every single person I interact with. I ask that the person that has been looking for a breakthrough in their life, that this is an opportunity for them that truly helps to change their life or shape their life in some way, and that you just continue to allow me to be blessed with opportunities, to bless more people with opportunities as I continue to grow this platform for you. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. All right. I am ready to rock and roll. I am ready to rock and roll. I am ready. Here we go. So, the first thing that I want to talk about, okay? This is the first thing. We got 5 things to cover today. This is number 1. I have seen a lot of people that have the knowledge, but they don't have the money for their business. Okay. They know the best things. They have these bright ideas. They're really trying. They have this amazing work ethic. But when it comes to actually making money, they struggle with it. Okay. And so I want to provide those opportunities. All right. And I want to be a solution to that. So, transparently, I have made more money from business than I have from trading. I've made a lot of money from trading, but having the eyes of many is very difficult from the actions to compare to the actions of one. And so, my biggest thing is that in having the responsibility of having something that can reach many people, I want to create more value for people and usually more money. That is the goal, is to make more money. So, I want to introduce you. Ooh, who's ready for this one? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. 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 I want to introduce to you the OG Grant. Look at him. 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 Go ahead. Just do it again. Just do your thing. The OG Grant. This one does have a stipulation. I am coming fully out of pocket for this. Fully, as I transition back over to you. I am coming fully out of pocket for the OG Grant. Why is that? Why would I do that? Because I started the Shark Tank series last week, which is where the hot seat name comes from, where people come up live, they talk to me about their business, we break down where they are leaving money on the table, how you can make more money. Listen, I have made several millions of dollars. I have seen days where I have made 50,000 in a day, 100,000 in a day, $500,000 in a day. And so when I talk about a lot of things, a lot of people see me for just trading. And I'm like, yeah, you can make money trading, but you can make money trading as well as make money in your business that pays for your trading. So I wanted to do a grant because I didn't want to do a loan. I didn't even want to do equity because one, that requires a lot of time, but also I don't want you to give away equity if you, one, are not fully comfortable, or two, are not even ready or well knowledgeable on what that really means when you give away equity in your business. So many people, they start a business with a friend, they easily say 50-50, and like then next thing you know, the friend doesn't work as hard and now they're stuck doing all the work, 100% of the work, but they still owe somebody 50% and they're holding them down from actually making money. So I wanted to do a grant because I wanted to give you this money. Whatever you do with this money is completely up to you. Do you understand me? Now, I might, and I will put this on screen because I do have, there's going to be 3 people here that win. But I might come in and help you with advisory, management, figure out how I can help you, because for me to put my money into you, I genuinely want to spend my time to make sure my money doesn't go to waste. And I would hope that you would do the same thing. So I might do that. If equity really is a conversation, that might be a thing. But what I care about right now being a thing is, is the awards for the OG grant. So the OG grant works like this. I have a Patreon. It is $10. Transparently, that is the only thing that costs money on this entire live stream. $0. So I have a Patreon. It is $10 because I want to vet who is serious. I've done free groups before. You get a lot of people that come in and a lot of people that never show up. So it is $10. If you join the Patreon, the link should be in the description. You might also see my team throw it into the chat. But if you join the Patreon, you will be able to join the Hot Seat group, which will allow you to come on live, talk to me about your business. And when you talk to me about your business, in that time, it is a pitch. It is your ability to say, I am worth it. And you will be entered into, you're going to see on this side in a second, a list of 3 people who are going to win for third place. The person that, I like them. I like them. I like them. Doesn't mean I don't like them. But for third place will be winning $1,000 towards their business. That is free. That is free. Don't say, Kelly, that's not enough. I don't want to hear it. That is a free $1,000. If somebody came up to me right now with $1,000, I'm taking it. And the most that you have to do is join the Patreon, come on live. And if you can't come on a platform, right now we have a beautiful 1,500 viewers. If right now you had 1,500 people who could sit and hear about your product and your company and potentially buy, would you not want that exposure? I want that for you. And $1,000. Second place gets $2,000. Second place, they are a driven person. This doesn't mean like your business doesn't have to be generating a lot of money. Your business can generate negative $14. That's not even negative 14. But you are just a driven person. I can tell that you genuinely have the drive. You are ready to go. If you were given an opportunity and a chance, you would take it to the moon. And I want that for you. So second place gets $2,000. Oh, also, location doesn't matter, by the way. Some people are like, oh, I'm in Nigeria, Kelly. Yeah, I'm Nigerian. Hex yes. I love it. Some of you are like, oh, I'm in Spain. Okay. Congrats on Lamine Yamal. Really like him. And you still qualify. I don't care where you are in the world. You can watch me from anywhere in the world. Why can I not help you from anywhere in the world? So anyways, second place gets $2,000. And first place gets $3,000. This is free money. There are no strings attached. I promise. No strings. You just have to join the Patreon, come up. That's not a string. It's just a requirement of entry. I'm coming out of pocket for this. So $3,000. Okay. I'm going from the list of least crazy to craziest things today. Just so you know, that's showbiz. So I got to do that. But the time frame that you have to do this is 36 days. On August 20th, we are starting. Next week, we are starting. If we have time for a Shark Tank session today, then yes, you can come up. We will be good to go. Great. Love it. But boom, this way. But you have 36 days. On August 20th, we will be announcing the winners. but you can join the Patreon now. It starts August 20th. Every single week, you have an opportunity. Here's my personal opinion. I don't think very many people even want to pay $10 for the opportunity to win $3,000. So if it was me, I would just do it regardless, because the way I know it, very few people are going to do it. So it increases your chances of doing it. So I'm excited to give that away. That is $3,000, $2,000, $1,000 for first, second, and third place. Are we all on the same page? Okay. I hope so. Now in the Patreon, some of you are like, are we just paying? No, I will be dropping a lot of value on business, business breakdowns, on trading as well, different strategies, different things I'm seeing, a trade I might get into. And I will also be going live every single Wednesday to do the hot seat. So make sure you are there. Make sure you're serious, because I want to, 1, help you with exposure, 2, help you grow your business, 3, help you fund your business. It is a grant. It is free. Take the free freaking money. All you have to do is talk. You talk every day regardless. Anyways, are we good with that? Are we good with that? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? We have the OG grant. Are we good? Are we ready for the next one? How are we feeling? Listen, how many of you have sent this live stream to somebody already? Someone you're like, hey, I'm ready for us to win. Because just tell your friends, say, listen, if you go on there and you win, just give me like 30%. That's business. Now somebody they won $1,000. You got $300 for doing nothing but promoting them. So anyways, I'm happy that you are ready. I'm grateful that you are sharing this. Let's rock and roll and get into it. The second thing. Oh, and let me tell you something. This second thing is not the craziest thing here. This is just one way for you to make money, but I found a way to make it 20 times easier and for you to make more money. Are you ready for it? Can I get a drum roll, please? I think I broke my mic. Please. All right. Enough from that end. Next up, let me tell you the truth. My bad. Let me tell you the truth. This is what a lot of you came for. Not to learn that my mic broke on me. This is what a lot of you came for. It is not what you will stay for, because the 2 things I talk about next, I would tell you the truth. I have found 2 platforms that will absolutely change the way you make money online. And I need you to see them, because one of them is going to allow you to learn how to, to make money trading without ever learning technical analysis, without ever looking at the charts. I saw this, I was blown away. The other one is going to pay you simply for drawing where you think a chart will go. You don't have to be right. You just have to be kind of right. I think they're freaking crazy. So I'm giving you a warning, but are we ready? Stay with me here. You'll love it. Here we go. Look at our hot seat. Wrong. Ooh, hold on. Land on the chair. Boom. Let's see that one again. That was a good one. Now, we won't see it again. I'll log back in with you guys. If my camera logs back in with me. There we go. It is time to figure out, how am I going to pay you $5,000 to get good at trading? So many of you, hundreds of thousands of individuals saw this video online. So many decided not to show up today. That makes your life so much easier. Life is a game of odds. Life is a game of odds. It's about who shows up and who stays when they show up to take advantage. A lot of people get excited. They don't know how to manage that excitement. So anyways, boom, $5,000. When I said I was going to pay you to get good at trading, I really, really meant that. So can I tell you the story behind it before I go into exactly what it is? Okay. So when I exposed the trading industry, I believe this was the beginning of last year or so, I was really feeling a lot of conviction in my spirit of just like, I really don't like how this is going. I see so many people that think this industry was made for them, when if you knew the things that I knew, because of the access I've been able to get, which I want for you as well, you wouldn't trust it the same way that you trust it. You would understand why, like, Kelly's in the industry, Kelly's not in the industry. Team, can we make sure we are pinning the Patreon, and just giving, and then the next thing we will pin, we'll make sure, guys, we're getting there. So, anyways, and so one of the things I exposed, if any of you watched that video, if you haven't, you should watch it as well. Somebody said it was 2 a.m. That is unfortunate. I was up till 4 a.m. yesterday. That is a part of wanting to take advantage of opportunities. Anyways, so one of the things I talked about was broker deals. Is anybody familiar with broker deals in the trading world? If you're not, I'm about to blow your friggin' mind. Okay. Broker deals are when brokers will allow you, like, they'll strike deals with different individuals. This individual could just be a working class individual. They could be an influencer, a creator, or whatever it is. But usually these deals work strictly off of commission. Every single time someone places a trade, you get paid. That's it. But when brokers started realizing that influencers had a lot of access, brokers said, hey, what if we did this? You ready for me to break down how a lot of influencers are making money when they tell you, oh, courses are stupid. Don't spend money on a course. Just listen to me. I'll do everything for free. And then they send you a link to sign up with their broker. Let me tell you, a lot of the deals look like this. One, every time someone deposits money, you will get paid what they deposited, or 50% of their deposit. Two, every single time someone places a trade, you will get paid. That's standard. Every single time someone withdraws money, you will get 50% of what they withdraw. Okay, we're drawing money. Oh, I forgot one. Every single time that someone loses money, you will get a percent of their losses. I've been offered a losses deal so many times. I know people who have accepted losses deals. I know people who and I don't know them like they're my friend. Would not befriend those people. They will set up groups. They will purposely tell you, this one, I'm really confident in this one. Get in this one. You get in that trade. They make sure you use their broker that's pinned to the top of their Telegram or Discord or whatever they're using. And then all of a sudden, you put a lot of money into this trade. They're really confident. And guess what? The trade goes the other way. And so you tell yourself, you're like, well, what the heck? I just lost all this money. And they're like, sorry, guys, we'll get the next one. Oh, it's okay. They already got you. I hate it. I hate it. But I say this because I see so many people that they just trust any and everything they see online. Here's the truth. You should not trust anybody that you have not vetted. Okay? Even me. Even me. Like, I want you to truly feel that it makes sense to trust what I'm saying because, yes, I have a platform online, but I am a regular person. You know, if I bleed the same color blood as you, unless you are cold-blooded. That is cold. But no, this is what they are doing. So, I was approached by a broker. I always get approached by brokers. My gosh. Like, I always get, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Don't want to do it, not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. I've done a broker deal in the past. It was the same as everyone else, straight affiliate commissions. Cool. I was approached by a broker, and this is a broker. I mean, it's the broker that I use. I have withdrawn over $500,000 with this broker. That is the only reason why they got a listening ear out of me. The only reason, because I was like, you know what? You have paid my bills. And what did I say? I only care if you pay my bills. So they approached me and they said, Kelly, we would love to do a deal with you and figure out like how can we do something to give you an affiliate commission. And I told them, I said, listen, commission, cool. It's great because cool. But I refuse to do anything with you. I swear this is exactly what I said. I refuse to do anything with you unless you do something for me. They said, anything you want, anything you want. I'm sure they're expecting like, oh, she's going to ask for more money. She's like, ain't nobody care about that. I tell them, I said, I know what you're going to do for me. What are you going to do for my audience? And they were like, what do you mean? I said, because like, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm in the business of making people more money. I do want to make money. I want to make a lot of freaking money. But I only want to do that if I'm helping other people do it. That's all I care for. And so they were like, what's your idea? And so I presented them with the first idea is I was like, oh, what if we do like every single person that signs up, you pay them? And they're like, Kelly, no, that's not possible. We're going to lose millions of dollars. I said, no. Like, I need this to happen. And they were like, no. I said, okay. So I went back and I thought about it. I talked about it with a friend. And then we went back to them and we said, okay, here's what's going to happen. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to set up a challenge for my community. And you're going to pay the top people thousands of dollars. And I'm going to work with you on this. But I want to set up a system where we pay the top people thousands of dollars. So what does that mean? I said, I want a leaderboard where people get rewarded for making money. They said, oh yeah, that's like I can talk to the team about it. I said, no. You're not going to talk to the team. You're going to tell the team. The only way to get me is to do this. I need that leaderboard and I need you to agree that you will pay people thousands of dollars. And they were like, oh, okay, so we can probably do who makes the most money. I said, no, I don't care about that. Because then somebody who has $50,000 in their account is just going to make more money than someone who has $100 in their account. And that's not fair. I need you to reward them based off the return on their investment. Because if someone, and this is why you saw me say this in my video, if someone can turn $100 into a 10,000, sorry, 10,000, yes, but $100 into $1,000, then someone can turn $1,000 into 10,000. They can turn 10,000 into 100,000. I don't care about the Joe Schmo that has $10,000 and turn it into 50. Congrats, he had money. But do you see the current state of the economy right now? People don't have money. I'm not here to flaunt around my wealth. Do I want to be incentivized? Yes. But I also want to pay people to actually learn the skill of trading, not who has the most money, who actually has learned how to flip the most money, that when it's time to go on vacation, they can pay for it. When it's time to buy groceries, they know how to make a quick $200. When it's time to pay for an unexpected bill, medical bill, whatever, they can pay for it. In the past, I took a break this past week because work, my gosh. But in the past 20 days, I made a video last week of how I turned $600 into, it was actually 20,000. I just didn't want to tell, like I wanted a number that wasn't like, whoa, I didn't want to seem like I'm preaching get rich quick scheme. But I said 600 into 10,000. It was really 20,000. That's how I bought my car. But I made that video and I told my whole family, I said, hey, I'm not going to lie. From now on, y'all got to trade with me. What is this? Everybody in this household should be making money. Everyone in this household should have the ability to do that. Okay. And so we decided this is what we're going to do. And I told them I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing anything else. This is what you're going to do for me. We are going to start a hot seat trading challenge. Oh, remember, I didn't say they should ask. I said they will tell. So shout out to them. They told, we're here. Boom. Boom. The hot seat trading challenge. In 5th place, $500. In 4th place, $1,000. Wow. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. In 3rd place, $1,000. In 4th place, $2,500. And in first place, $5,000. Oh my gosh. It's taking the breath out of me. That's how excited I am. I have never in the history of my experience in this industry, unless I wasn't paying attention. Whew. I've never seen this done before. I've never seen a broker. I hope you understand the brokers are the ones that make the money. The brokers are the ones that make the money off you losing. We are now, they're going to be mad at me for saying this. Understand. Still love me, please. We're scamming the broker. Shh, don't tell them I said that. Shh. Because not only are you going to be rewarded off your ability to turn a little into a lot, the Bible even says that those who can be trusted with a little can be trusted with a lot. Not only will you be able to do that, and if you want to start with a lot because it's comfortable, go ahead, but you will also be getting paid for being amongst the top 5 within this leaderboard. And at the very worst, let's say you are number 13 and you weren't top 5. Oh my gosh, you made money. You made money. That is what I want. I am in the business of making you more money. And so you're probably wondering, you're like, Kelly, well, what's in it for you? Guys, you want me to be honest with you? I'll be honest with you. Because I believe in transparency. I do not get 1 cent of the money you make. Everything you make is 100% your own. Everything you make is 100% your own. The only thing that I get is a commission whenever you place a trade. If you place one trade and that one trade is what wins you the entire competition, I get paid like $20. I kid you not. But you could turn $100 into $4,000 and then it's like, I got paid $20. But at the stage I am in my life, I'm very big on value. I want to get paid a lot of money. I think we all do. That's why we're all here. But I also want to put you in a place where you can win as well. So you're probably wondering, how do you sign up? How do you participate in this challenge? Okay? The challenge is completely free to participate in. It is not required to even join the Patreon, although I will be posting trading breakdowns and different trades that I may get into within the Patreon. The only thing that you have to do is you have to use my partner code to sign up. Not only 1, because that helps me, but 2, because you will get access to a secret account that only the people under my partner code have access to, which is the one that allows you to make money. So let me go ahead and I'm going to refresh this here because I want to show you that I want to show you something. I actually do. So if we can go ahead and drop my link in the meantime, team, this is completely free to join. Okay. I am pulling up my personal trading account. Oh, let me show you something. Okay. Look at this. Where it at? Where you at? Little Miss Sunshine Rihanna, where you at? You have my heart and we'll never be worlds apart. What? How did that happen? Sorry, guys. Don't know how that happened. Got excited. Boom! This is my personal trading account. Everybody can bet me. You can bet me. These are my withdrawals. This is $17,000 2 weeks ago for my car. One thing I do, I will start an account with like $600 or $1,500, and then I would take it up to $5,000, $10,000, withdraw the money because I actually need to use it, as you should. I don't know why we're trying to grow accounts to $300,000. What are you doing? Put that into something, okay? So, boom. $17,000, $12,000, $12,000, $40,000, $15,000, $23,000, $100,000, $700, $25, $200,000. Y'all can check my stats. Check them. Check the freaking stats. Okay? So, listen, I already talked to the Liquid Brokers team. This is Liquid Brokers. You should see the dropping. All the details and instructions are in the Patreon. So that's most easy, but I'll walk you through it right now. And then I would tell you how you can do this without even knowing how to trade. Sorry. I'm going to tell you that next. So anyways. So listen. If you come here to accounts, when you create an account, you're going to press real account. Okay? You see, we have ECN, we have VIP, we have no commission, copy trading, we have we have the hot seat. The hot seat. Nobody else, I promise you, nobody else has this. I want to give you access to this. The hot seat. You press that, you create an account with the hot seat. I will be creating an account with the hot seat. No, I won't, because if I win, I'll be upset. But if you create an account through that, you are automatically in. You are automatically in. And it starts. It starts there. And I know some people are like, oh, what if you use prop firms? Prop firms are a scam. Prop firms are a scam. Stop letting them manipulate you into thinking your problem is money. Your problem is skill. That's why I'm not testing you for how much money you make. I'm testing you for how well you can grow an account. Okay? So, all the information is on Patreon. This is Liquid Brokers. You will see the link in the chat. You'll also see it pinned. If you create an account, just create an account with them, and then you go and you open one. All the information is in the Patreon. Patreon's $10, guys. Listen, $10 is worth it, in my opinion, when you know that hopefully in 35 days, you will either be one of these winners, as you see, this is you right here. Or, I mean, at the very worst, you make a couple $1,000. Okay? So, anyways. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I freaking love this. I am so excited. Like, I don't think you understand. This to me is genuinely like, it's genuinely the thing. Now, the deadline to apply, the only way to like actually get in is you have to deposit $75. That's your money to keep. If you want to withdraw the $75, that's your money to keep. I don't see a dime of that. But the deadline to start, the competition technically starts on the 20th, next Monday, but you can still join up until the 26th. And then the team has to shut it off because they have to be able to track everyone's accounts accurately. And if someone's joining like on the 7th of next month, then it's like, this is really hard. And we also don't want a case where someone comes in on the 7th and then they have one trade that beats out everyone else that's been doing this all month. That's not fair to me. But every single day you will see a live leaderboard of who has the highest percentage, who is winning. You will actively be able to know. And, okay, let me tell you something. And, there's an and. And, well, one, let me say this. This is not for options trading. I started out in the options trading world. I do not think options trading is the best thing for beginners. I've made a lot of money through options, but if you don't understand the Greeks in options, you can be correct about direction and lose. I liked trading Forex, futures, crypto because all I have to do is be right about direction, and I can do that a lot. So, anyways, the and is that this is something that I am, I want to say I asked, but really I told them that the goal is to do this every single month. And then I also want to increase the prize. So this time, first place gets 5,000. Next time, first place might get 7,000. Then first place might get 10,000. The vision and the dream I have is we take this to a world where first place is getting 100,000. Second place is getting $50,000. Third place is getting $25,000. Like, I want life-changing money. And it does not matter where you are on this planet. It does not matter. Okay? So I want to say that I'm really excited. Listen, I hope my goal is that this creates a trend in the trading world and we see a world where people are starting these challenges and they're basing it off of ROI, not profit. And they're not selling you on material things. Nobody cares if someone bought you a Rolex if you still don't have food in your pantry to feed your kid. What I care about is, can you take Rolex equivalent money and take care of your family? And I want to see that be a trend. I want to see this set a precedent. I want to see this set a standard. And that's why I told them we can start at 5 because I was pushing them on budget. I wanted 10. But I said, since we're starting, I understand it's a lot out of you guys. We can start at 5, but I want to take this to 15 to 20 to 100,000. Like, that is my goal. I want to do this every single month. I want to reward people. So again, you sign up through the link, but can I tell you something? There has never been an easier time than now to learn. Are you hearing me? To learn. Psych, did I say to learn? I don't care about learning. I do. I really value education. I myself am actually going back to school. But truth be told, there's never been an easier time than now to get into a competition like this and to make money in the markets. If you already have an account with Liquid Brokers, all you have to do is contact their support and tell them, I want to be entered into Kelly OG's trading challenge, and then give them my partner code, which is 4812295. All the information is in the Patreon. I'm telling you all the information. So I want to show you something, because everyone's like, oh, well, what if I don't know how to trade? Guys, I wouldn't, like I said, I want to pay you $5,000 to get good at trading, but I also want to give you an edge. I told you there are 2 companies that are ground freaking breaking in this trading space. One of them, well, both of them are like, I had to kind of force them to kind of prematurely be ready. But I met with these founders and I have served as almost like an advisory position within these companies, because my biggest thing, as I want to do, is my biggest thing is how can I utilize, because I get offered by a lot of companies, like they want to give me equity, they want to pay me to help them with their business promotion. And I'll tell them, listen, advisory shares, I will help you. That's it. And so I sit and I'll work with companies, but I get a lot of offers, don't care for them. These 2 companies though, they blew my mind because I realized they have changed the way that you can make money in the trading and finance world. And so I've been begging them to make this available for you today. Oh my gosh. So are you ready for first access into the thing that you probably, haven't seen before, but you're going to see now? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeesh. It's getting me excited. I got to be honest with you. Okay. 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 All right. Everyone, make sure your volumes are up. I am about to play a video for you. I need to know your reaction. All I need is for you to pay attention. And here we freaking go. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh my gosh, I was talking and I didn't even say anything. Guys, my bad. I said you do not have to join the Patreon to be able to join the Liquid trading challenge. The thing is, you can join it without going to the Patreon. I would just have trading breakdowns, business breakdowns, and all the instructions are in the Patreon. It helps me to keep doing what I'm doing to help you. So anything helps. But with that being said, I want to show you this thing. Tell me what you think about this, and let's
fast, blinding every kind of trade.
back. I did not realize that that looked like that. And I don't like anything that doesn't look good. Are you like me? You don't like anything that doesn't look good? What is that? All right. Okay. It looks good now. Here we go.
Fast.
I keep glitching it. Forgive me. I'm excited. I'm excited. My excitement does this. Here we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me on the stream? Can you hear me on the stream? Excuse me. Production minute. Can you hear me on the stream? Okay, good. All right, here we go.
Fast, blinding every kind of trader. So the real question becomes, start with Trendline. Get live context, clear insight, and a breakdown you can actually understand. Upload what's difficult to explain. Trendline reads the setup with you. Track your conditions. Get alerts. Let the market come to you. Not sure what to trade? Let Trendline handle that for you. Build it, test it, validate it, learn every pattern, make it real. Let Trendline backtest for you. Still not sure? Simulate it in our trading lab first. Struggling with technical analysis? Let Trendline do the work for you. Log every trade, track every result. Your entire trading journey in one ecosystem. Welcome to Trendline, your AI trading team.
Oh, what did we think about that? I got to know. I got to know. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm going to show you this platform myself. When I saw this, I did not realize, I said, do you understand that the number one thing that people have struggled with when it comes to trading is technical analysis? They cannot figure out these charts. And so when I was working with the Trendline team, because like I said, I serve as advisory, I refine, I tweak. I'm like, how do we make this better for traders? Let's do it. I was like, my gosh. I said, guys, we are about to change. Like, gone are the days of not figuring out how to trade. I have since using Trendline, I don't even use TradingView anymore. I will be honest with you, don't even use it. Everything I do is on Trendline. And so I want to show you what this platform looks like, because it is everything that I wish I had when I was starting. I feel like I would have made millions with this freaking thing. I'll be honest with you. But I want to show it to you. I turned off my camera. Where's she at? Come here, girl. Okay.
Fast.
All right.
Blinding every kind of trader. So the real question becomes,
oh my gosh, someone said she did this challenge years ago and it was amazing. I want to
start with Trendline.
What just happened here? I know y'all wanted to see that again. Forgive me. I don't know why my transitions are like not being my friend today.
Fast.
What is going on?
Blinding every kind of trader. So the real question becomes,
I figured it out. Yeah, they're trying to do me dirty.
Start with Trendline.
My gosh. What?
Fast.
Guys.
Blinding every kind of trader. So the real question becomes,
why are y'all doing this to me? There we go. You know, it only took 18 years to get this thing working. This works for everyone in the world. Trendline works for everyone in the world. The trading challenge works for everyone in the world. The next platform works for everyone in the world. Why the heck would I stay to a specific region if we're trying to create worldwide global impact, if we're trying to change the industry, if we're trying to introduce new things? So, my gosh, Trendline. All right, Trendline. You want me to take you straight into? No, I'll just take you straight into it. I don't want to take too much time. I just want to show you what I like it for. Ooh. Hi there. Oh my gosh, you remember my name? Hi. I freaking love Trendline because you can do things like this. Let me come over here. Get insights. Boom. All right. Thank you for telling me these insights. It's like this is like the least interesting part of Trendline. Like, it's basically your own custom AI chatbot in this section. It gets crazier. So let's say I'm like, tell me about NVIDIA. I'm going to tell you about NVIDIA today, actually, because the third thing I'm going to tell you about, you're going to love. Tell me about NVIDIA. Like, show me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for showing me NVIDIA. Okay, cool. So I can see how NVIDIA did today. I can like adjust it. Pretty freaking cool. Let's see if I want to open it up in the chart. Oh, boom. NVIDIA. And guess what it does? It takes me to the back testing portion so I can go ahead and learn it. Freaking love it. But for me, this is one of the coolest parts of, I'm going to get to the straight features. There's so many features to this, but I want to just tell you the ones that I think are going to make you the most money. Because I've just loved working with the team on how to make the Trendline team, one, intelligent individuals, but even just figuring out how do we make this easier for traders. So here's what I like. You see this button right here? See this button? Let me move my head. I got to move my head. You know, sometimes it's not okay to have a big head. Today I'm learning that. So, now I have messed with a lot of people or talked to a lot of people that were like, I hate AI. I would never use AI. And I said, $5,000. Guys, AI is not a matter of if we're going to use it, it's when. And I know people are like, well, the water, it's taking up our water. And I'm like, yeah, well, global warming, you were warned about a while ago, but you still use cars that emit gas transmissions. Why are you doing that? It is 110 degrees in Las Vegas. Why? So anyways, if you press this button up here, you can kind of see it up here. It's called Trendline Insight. So you see where the chart is? If you press this Trendline Insight, it will tell you exactly where it sees the chart going. So it'll tell you right now on the 1 day time frame, because I'm on the 1 day time frame, it says chart, like the activity is bullish. We see the chart going up. Freaking love that. And then if you come down here to make life easier, gone are signals groups. I used to have a signals group. Shut it down because I didn't feel like it was pushing proper education. But I just don't feel like when this thing, because here's the thing about Trendline, it doesn't just predict the future, it analyzes the past. So it back tests, like it'll go back in time and trade for you and then tell you, based off how I traded for you in the past, this is what this stock is likely to do in the future. You can hate AI all you want, but to me, this is revolutionary. And if you look here, it'll give you an entry. It'll say you should enter at this point. Your stop loss should be at this point. Your risk to reward should be at this point. Now, this is far back when this thing was at $24. Wow. And boom. So to tell you that, you can come, oh, I think I made it too large, over here. And you can literally, you press this edit button. Let's say I have $1,500. And then I can reset my balance and I can trade as if I have $1,500. So let's say I want to just copy everything that they said, right? Copy entry. Well, that's market right now. Target, copy. Boom. Stop loss, copy. Oh, it's not going to let me do it because market is closed probably, but we'll try it. Place trade. Okay. Then I'm going to press play. I'm going to put this in 1x. Okay, we're moving. Wow, it's moving really slow. I need to move a bit faster. It's not moving fast enough for me. Oh, and I missed it. Anyways, I just made, how much money did I make? How much money did I make? Okay, $2. That's because I only bought 10. But do you see, I shouldn't have skipped forward so you could have seen it. But all I did was press Trendline Insight. Trendline told me this is your entry, this is your stop loss, this is your exit. I've already looked at past data. I can tell you where it's going. And boom, that's all I did. Tell me, did I draw one trend line? No pun intended. Did I have to analyze the chart? Did I have to go on YouTube and look at what this person's strategy? Did I have to go buy a course? Like when I saw this, I said, guys, I would do whatever to be a part of this company. This is going to save so many traders from the stress of not understanding how to trade. Do the freaking work for them. My gosh. My gosh. My gosh. So, I got to tell you. I got to tell you. I need to know your reactions to this. No, is the code KellyOG for 20% off? Period. Oh my gosh. Code KellyOG for 20% off. Oh my gosh. Anyways. And then if you have this companion mode, right? Let's say you do mark up the chart. Let's say I come here and I draw a trend line from like here to here. That's not a good trend line. There we go. And I know that when price hits here, you know, I might do what, I don't know. I'll come here. Because this actually isn't, I would never draw this trend line in real life. Okay, I know that price, if I was actually, this is part of my strategy. That's all I do. If I actually take this trend line and come here, boom. I know that price is probably going to come back down here, and then it's going to go up here. Let me just play that to see if it'll be my friend. Next candle. Boom! You know, I just love being smart. But anyways, all I do is freaking, I just look at where the trend is going, and I just go, it's going to go here, it's going to go there. And then I will use chart patterns, guys. I go on Google and I search up chart patterns. My favorite is a bullish pennant or I don't know the name. I just look at I look at the chart patterns online. I literally just go on Google and I search up chart patterns. And that's how I find it. But if I come here and I say, hey, tell me how to make this chart work. Oh my gosh, I didn't spell. Make this chart. I don't even know if that makes sense. Okay, I'll say, is this chart bullish or bearish? I don't know. Boom. So it'll look at the chart and it'll give me a full in-depth understanding. I freaking love this thing. Now, let me tell you something. I moved this so you could see it. Sorry. But yeah, oh my gosh. You guys are going crazy. Let me tell you something. So, somebody said, what if I'm struggling with my strategy? You know, Trendline will make strategies for you. Did you know that? Guys, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So, let me see. Let's say I do Google. I don't know. Oh, I could put that here. Google. Thank you. Google. $1,000. That's what I usually do. Time frame. I do day. I'll keep it on day. I do daily. 1 day. Direction. Yeah, I keep it on both. Holding. Keep it on days. Conservative. But let me tell you something. Why is everybody texting me? What is this? What's going on today? Don't do me like this. Anyways, I'll keep it how it is. My experience as a beginner. Let me search for strategy. It's looking. Boom! It has found a strategy for me. Bollinger Band, squeeze, breakout. Okay. It'll tell me why it works, what entries would look like, what stop losses would look like, the target. It took 12 trades for me. The win rate was 67%. Profit factor was 5R. So 5R would be if I risked $100, 500 pretty much most times. It's telling me every single trade it took and all that stuff. Yeah. Freaking love that. Freaking love that. Freaking love that. So yeah. And then like, I mean, I don't really want to go through, you can go through it, but like you can go and set alerts. I have alerts. It'll watch the chart for you. When you put a strategy on the chart, it'll watch it for you. So you can leave your phone and it'll send you an alert and say, hey, your strategy's ready, and boom. Then it has a journal. You can go in and put your journal and stuff like that. Anyways, I got to tell you guys, I'm a fan. I am a fan of Trendline. It has been awesome. I think this is phenomenal to bring to people. I see the team's going crazy. Use code KellyOG. But yes, you can get 20% off of Trendline, I guess now. I believe it is $50 a month. It is $40 a month with 20% off. That is just because I'm good at math. So I love this. Let me tell you why I love this. Some of you were like, oh, Kelly, like, what does that mean? So I'm going to tell you about the third platform. And this third platform, some of you are going to be like, the heck? This third way to make money. Because here's the world I see. Like I said, I don't use TradingView anymore. I only use Trendline. Like, I just love the product so much. I find myself going to Insight and saying, like, where do you think the chart is going? Is it bullish? Is it bearish? And maybe it's guilty of me to admit, but like, I will simply follow that. So, yeah, for me, it's like, okay, if I go now and I'm doing the trading challenge and I don't fully know how to chart, I can have Trendline describe to me whether the chart is going to go up, whether the chart is going to go down, what to do, and make money off of that. And I've been using it. I trust it. It has been trained on the smartest of strategies, the smartest of finance techniques, like all this stuff. The team was like, they were still working on it, but I told them, I said, guys, for this stream, can we just have it ready so that I can introduce it to the people, because I really want to launch this challenge and I want a way for those who aren't the most equipped when it comes to trading to win. So, you can help them build their own strategy. You'll build the strategy for them. You will help them study the charts. You'll tell them where the chart is going. You do all the work for them. And that's where they were like, my gosh. So I actually want to appreciate them one more time. So we will watch this. And then I'm going to tell you about the other platform that I freaking like. And listen, use the Trendline. Guys, I love it because I also have a trading university called Trade It. We are so freaking good at what we do. So don't expect to pay us like you pay for them courses. Ain't no way we're taking that money. But we teach people how to trade. Like we take them through. It's serious. Our engagement manager, she has such a strong education background, and everything that she has done comes from understanding how to build a curriculum around people. So many people online are just a regular person that's trying to like push, hey, learn from me, but you're not even a teacher. You haven't studied pedagogy. You don't understand what this means. So you're teaching people, but you don't even know how they retain information. I made sure when we were building Trendline, we got an individual who understands education, who understands retention, who knows how to teach people. We have a 500-page textbook that comes with your education where you have to fill in the blanks. You have to adjust it. You have to do this. You have to do this. So anyways, freaking love Trade It. We can drop the Trade It link. I don't even think we have that. But anyways, let me tell you something. This right here, this thing right here.
Fast.
A game changer.
Blinding every kind of trader. So the real question becomes, start with Trendline. Get live context, clear insight, and a breakdown you can actually understand. Upload what's difficult to explain. Trendline reads the setup with you. Track your conditions. Get alerts. Let the market come to you. Not sure what to trade? Let Trendline handle that for you. Build it. Test it. Validate it. Learn every pattern. Make it real. Let Trendline backtest for you. Still not sure? Simulate it in our trading lab first. Struggling with technical analysis? Let Trendline do the work for you. Log every trade. Track every result. Your entire trading journey in one ecosystem. Welcome to Trendline, your AI trading team.
I'm back. Who is here with me? Who's here with me? Who's here with me? Who's here with me? Are you with me? We in the club. We ain't going nowhere. Okay. I see there are comments of people saying they're confused. So I'm going to break everything down to you. I need you to pay attention. The goal is that by the end of next month, you should make at least $1,000 extra. That doesn't come from your job or your business or whatever you do, but comes from being able to utilize these platforms. Okay, are you ready? Stay with me. We're looking at the $1,000. There's a third platform. This one is actually freaking crazy. I'm going to tell you as well. They all work together. There is a reason why I went to the founders of these platforms and I told them, I said, I need to do this stream because I'm about to start this challenge. We have been in communication about the power of your platform. Is there any way, I know you're still in beta mode, you're still kind of testing everything that there's a lot of refining and tweaks that still have to be made, but can you at least give them early access and then they can help you with refining the system, but can you just give it to them? Because I want them to win this. So this challenge over here. Okay, we'll start with this challenge. This challenge is on Patreon. You have to join the Patreon. It is a business grant. First place gets $3,000. Second place gets $2,000. First place gets $1,000. Okay? Now, this is going to make sense. Just hear me out. For this one right here, this is the trading challenge with Liquid Brokers. What kind of freaking marker is this? Just be using terrible markers. Liquid Brokers, let me pull you out here with me. Liquid Brokers is the platform that you are placing trades on to make money to be able to win this $5,000. You will see the link. You must use my link, my affiliate code to sign up, and you must create an account. You must create an account under the hot seat competition, okay? You have to do that or you will not be in the competition. I want you to be in the competition. All the rest of the details are in the Patreon. Number 2, okay? People are asking about Trendline, okay? Trendline, I say this with no bias. I say this with absolute shock. I watched that launch video. I said, this is absolutely insane. Trendline is what you use. I would call Trendline your trading partner. Okay? Trendline is not a broker. You are not placing trades through Trendline. Trendline is it's like a trading view. Okay? But TradingView themselves is not a broker. Trendline, I'm sure there's a future where you guys help them and they connect to brokers and you can trade directly through there. But for now, Trendline is your AI partner. Forget the AI. It's your partner. It's not even doing AI work. It's doing technical work. It's going in and it's coding and it's finding what's working. There's pretty much only one AI portion of it. Okay? I want you to know that, which is the chat that feels like ChatGPT. Okay? But it's trained on trading. So you go on Trendline and Trendline helps you with direction and it helps you, can you still see my screen? It helps you with strategy. Oh my gosh, my writing. And I hope it's thick enough. It's not thick enough. Sorry. So Trendline helps you with direction and strategy. That is the Trendline AI platform, trendline.ai. That is not to be confused with my favorite thing to use on a chart, which is a trend line. Okay? So you go to Trendline and you ask Trendline how, like, it works with you to build your strategy. You use the charts. I don't use TradingView anymore. I use Trendline. You then go and you say, boom, I'm going to use the information Trendline gave me to make a wise and advised decision when I'm trading. I didn't say rely on Trendline. I said use it to really give you a lot of confirmation. It is incredibly smart. I use it when trading now. So, boom. That is what you do. People are asking, well, Kelly, if we use your commission or we use your affiliate code, you get a commission? Yes. Yes, I get a commission because I just argued with people to pay you $5,000 freaking dollars if you make money. Who gets paid to make money? So yes, I get a commission. But like I said, if you place like one trade, I'll get like $20. Like $20. You can place one trade and you turn $150 into $800. Guess how much I get of that? Zero. So the challenge, as we can see right here, the max is 5,000. I want to continue to increase this 10,000, 20,000, etc. You have to use my code because the only way to join the challenge is through my code. It is an exclusive partnership with Liquid Brokers. As I said, I personally trust them. I've withdrawn over $500,000 with them. If you didn't already see my proof, go back to the beginning of the stream. I showed the proof. You can fact check me. But also, I want you to be informed in your decisions because, like, if Liquid Brokers isn't for you, use whatever broker's for you. This is just what I use. It's what the challenge is through. It benefits them. It benefits you. It benefits me. I love when we all benefit. We win. Trendline helps you with the direction and the strategy. What does that mean? You go on Trendline. You say, give me insight. If I go, I think I logged out of Trendline. But I'll actually show you something in a second. So you say, where do you see price going? Trendline will back test it for you, so you don't have to spend hours. We did the math, and it would take, you would save 2 years. Well, I would have saved 2 years of my life with what Trendline did in 2 minutes. That was insane to me. That was the second I said, I need to be a part of this company. Help me refine this for traders, please. I had a chance with WAP. I didn't get my chance with WAP. That made me sad. Anyways, so the third platform, this is the third way that I remember. All of these are low barrier to entry, simple ways to make money. I don't want anything to be overly complex. I want things that either make it super easy for you to make money or do the work for you. So 3. Oh, it's time for number 3. Are you freaking ready? Ready. And I want y'all to know, listen, this challenge, if you can see right here, if you see all the way up there, no, where is it? I don't know where it is. The challenge officially starts on Monday. The Liquid Brokers team said that they will have the accounts, the challenge accounts, and also the leaderboard ready by the end of this week. So just prepare yourself, play with Trendline all weekend long, like break the system, do whatever, but like get familiar with trading. If you're even not familiar, watch my videos. And next Monday, we are starting to rock and roll. The deadline to enter the trading challenge is on the 26th, which gives you 10 days. If you do not deposit your $75, which you keep, I don't get that. I ain't taking no deposit deal. If you do not deposit your $75 to start, that is the minimum to start, by the 26th, unfortunately, you will not be able to be a part of the challenge. That is 10 days. If you cannot take action in 10 days, I don't know what to tell you. It's too much time. They actually wanted to do Sunday. And I said, that's too short. You need to give people time. Like, people have things to do. So I fought for you guys, and they moved it to the 26th. You're welcome. Thank you. The third thing, are we ready? Listen, if you got here late, you can always rewind the live stream and watch it through. I hope I'm entertaining enough that I don't bore you. But are you ready for the third thing? The third thing. Okay. So I went to the founder. Well, the founder of this company approached me. They sent me an email. I get a lot of emails of people that want me to invest in their businesses, their companies, do sponsorships. I don't like to take them because unless I see oh, this is revolutionary. So I saw this platform, same thing with Trendline. I saw this new platform and I was like, gosh dang, this is good. And so I met with the founder. We've been really cool friends. I was in New York about a month ago, paid for by trading, by the way. Yeah. I was in New York about a month ago. I met with him at his office, everything like that. Super, 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 super excited. And we were just going through the platform and I was like, listen, there were just some internal business stuff that happened. But I said, I reached out to them last week and I said, hey, I really want to make this available to traders. I understand that you're not open to the public because even Trendline wasn't open to the public before 2 hours ago because I begged and I begged and I begged and I begged because of what I'm about to tell you next. But then I went to him and I said, hey, please, I'm doing this stream. I really want to tell people about your platform. This is insane. I have made money on this platform. I've actually never not made money on this platform. And because of that, I want to be able to help you in some way so people can be exposed to this. So this platform is not open to the public, but everyone on this stream will get early access to the platform. Understand that with both Trendline and this platform I'm about to tell you, you guys are the first users of what I personally believe will be $100 million companies in the trading world. You are the first user, so you are part of refining the system. You are part of making it smarter, making it better. So, with that being said, the third thing. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. I'm ready. Where's my camera at? Before this thing does me like it was doing me before. Okay. Let me put myself right here. Right there. I think I'm good right there. I'll put myself right here. There we go. That's a good spot for me. Boom! Picasso markets. Have you heard of a world where all you have to do is draw your way to making money? Have you heard of a world, hear me out, where all you have to do is think you know where the market might be going and make money? For example, this is Tesla, okay? This is Tesla. Right now, I could go here. I'll do this for you. I'll tell you what I did. I'm actually going to look at it live. So before I tell you about Tesla, yesterday, hear me out. Yesterday, they had NVIDIA. Okay. They had NVIDIA. And I said, oh, I need to predict where NVIDIA is going to go because this is what you do with Picasso. You basically go and let me draw. You draw what you think the market's going to do, and then you can submit it. Okay. So I was going to do NVIDIA, and I saw that NVIDIA had a pretty good prize pool, and I had to pay $2 to enter. So what did I do? I actually took a screenshot of when I was doing this, truth be told. And so let me pull up that screenshot for you so you can see it. You want to see it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm making jokes I shouldn't be making. Anyways, so right here, this is at 2:15 a.m. You can see that, 2:15 a.m. That's why when someone said, oh, Kelly, it's 1 a.m., I said, welcome to the freaking club. You want to do something great in life, it's going to cost some sacrifice. Anyways, I went on Trendline and I said, where do you see NVIDIA going? I pressed the Trendline Insight because I wanted to know, do I have a chance of winning? If you look back here, I wish I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? I can. Oh, it's glitching with me every time I zoom in. It doesn't want to zoom in for us. Freaking lint liquor. Sorry. Oh, I can zoom in. There we go. My bad. If you come right here, Trendline said they see Nvidia as bullish. I said, Trendline, you see Nvidia going up? Cool. And then it told me entry at 211. They think Nvidia will go to 212. So I'm like, okay, let me think of how I can go and like draw. Okay, if price is gonna, it thinks it's gonna go up a little bit, down a little bit, and then maybe up again. So I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to draw this. So right now, live for you, because I have not seen this, live for you, we are going to find out if I was correct. So you're going to see if I made a joke, I made a joke. Guys, I just want to say, I was just trying. I'm just experimenting the platform. If I am incorrect, forgive me. Forgive me. But I went on Trendline and I asked Trendline if what they thought about NVIDIA, where they think NVIDIA is going. And I entered the competition. I will show you earlier today, if I pull this back up. Earlier today, I did check my position. Let me go ahead and I'll share my screen with you on that one. Look, this is me earlier today. I was at a coffee shop. What time does that say? 12:14 p.m. As you can see up here, 12:14 p.m. I checked my position. I'm like, okay, I'm not doing too bad. I'm in third place. I paid $2 to get into this thing. $2. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I'm in third place. You know, I'm hoping, I'm like, Trendline, come through for me or something. And I cannot tell you if Trendline came through. I'm speaking optimistically because that's how I believe you should lead with life. But truth be told, I'm about to be really embarrassed, or I'm going to be the happiest camper, or I'm going to be satisfied. I'm okay with either, as long as I give you an opportunity to have this. So anyways, where are we at? Where is my trend, or not Trendline? Sorry. Love that platform. Where's my Picasso? So I'm going to press results up here. This is the results for today, which was NVIDIA. Everybody, can you please fingers crossed with me? Because now I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. I'm hoping that I'm not about to embarrass myself live on the internet. And if I do, I will scrub this portion of the video from the internet, because this is not a good look. Okay, I paid $2 to enter into this drawing. I went to Trendline and I asked Trendline where Trendline thought NVIDIA was going to go. And Trendline said bullish, so I kind of went up, then down, then up, then down. Because I didn't really know, but I knew it was going to go up at some point. I didn't know. Trendline led me to believe. But the truth is, yeah, okay, let's just do it. I'm holding y'all up. Okay. Fingers crossed you won't judge me. I'm going to go. I'm nervous right now. Results. Here we go. Oh, shit! Let me tell you something. He saw the best in me. Woo! When everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Yes! First of all, I just want to say that I love Jesus Christ. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love helping you make more money. I just freaking turned $2 into $62, and I didn't even freaking think. I gotta be honest with you. This is the future. Whether or not you want to accept it, people are like, well, Kelly, how do you get access to this? Guys, I told you, with being one of the biggest creators on this like trading industry, finance world, you get given opportunities before anybody else. My new thing is I want to give you access to those opportunities before they hit the rest of the world. But my goodness, I turned look at that. How do I zoom in on that? Hold on. Let's see if it'll zoom in. A 3,000% return. $2 to 62. Look at this. Look at this freaking thing. And all I did, I had to, because I knew getting in, I said, I'm gonna take a screenshot of what Trendline gave me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can own that I'm wrong. Of course, not everything's gonna be right, but this is freaking crazy. I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of this for you. That's why I freaking shouted out the founder. I reached out to the founder. I begged the founder for you to have early access. So if my link can go in the chat, because this is crazy. Think of a world like this, right? Let me move myself. I need you to really appreciate. You guys didn't even see how much money I made. $2 to $62 Okay. Think of a world like this. I need a good marker. This is where we put Picasso. Okay. Shout out to, is it Leonardo Picasso? I ain't asking that again. Anyways, think of a world, okay, where you sign up for the trading challenge with Liquid Brokers for the ability to win anywhere from $500 to $5,000, okay? Cool. You aren't that experienced with trading, so you have Trendline help you with direction and strategy, okay? Trendline helps you with where the direction's probably going to go. Trendline helps to build you a strategy. And then you take that direction and strategy, you use it to place a trade with Liquid Brokers. You also use it to draw a chart for Picasso, and you make money with both. Guys, I just turned $2 into 62. I think of a world where that's $10. If we really do the math here, 20 to, that's like $10 to, oh my gosh, hold on. $2 to 62. We got to do that times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. That'd be 300. That's a world where I turn $10 into $300. And I like this because it's not gambling. It's not betting on what humans are going to do whenever they're playing in these sports games and might get injured. You literally just draw a line. And oh, at the worst, look at this. Every other person that entered still got paid $6. Every other person that entered turned $2 into $6 just for entering. That's what I freaking love about this. And all of this, Trendline, I'm a huge fan of. And like I said, the Trendline team, I did force an early acceptance. I'm pretty sure they're going to put the wait list back up. I asked them if they can take it down today. I'm going to tell them they can put it back up by the end of this weekend if they really feel like it, because you're going to really be helping Trendline and Picasso with how to make their platform better. But that's a part of early access. That's a part of getting access to things before everyone else. That's what I've been doing for months, working with Trendline and Picasso, is literally saying, no, we should do this for traders. No, we should do this for trade. No, traders are not going to like this. This is going to make their life harder. Can we please do this? So when y'all don't see Kelly online posting trading videos and Instagram reels about her random thoughts or how she broke up with a dude randomly, don't know why I got hate for that. But anyways, when you don't see me doing that, it's because I'm in meetings like this to make money for you. I am trying to figure out, because like people wonder, well, Kelly, how can you be so genuine? Guys, because we're going to die one day. We're going to die. That isn't like a maybe, that is a fact. And in a world where we are going to die, I want to make sure that I leave my own impact on this planet. I want to make sure that you don't go to your deathbed filled with regret because you never got to see the life you always envisioned that you would have. And what's funny is, where we at here? Pull me up. There we go. Hold on, guys. I got to change this again because I didn't give y'all all your stuff. There we go. What's funny is a lot, like, people will think being genuine to help people is a problem, but a lot of people will be very quick to take advantage of you, which is what we have seen in a world like trading, where it's like, oh, you can make money with the push of a button. You can. But everyone else, instead of telling you how to push the buy sell button in the markets, they're trying to tell you how to push the buy sell button on their course, on their own product, on their own signals group. How do you keep paying them? How do you keep giving them more views? How do you give them more attention instead of giving your family more of an opportunity, instead of giving yourself more of an opportunity? That stresses me out. That's why I do stuff like the OG grant. Because I'm like, how do we give money to people to help them make more money with their business? That's why I fight platforms and I say, don't just help me. I'll make money regardless. Help the people that are helping me make this money. That's who I care about. Because if they leave, I have nothing. And I wish people would wrap that around their freaking heads when they are going out there and they are posting stuff and they are launching all these things and they're teaching you how to make this much money. And every single, oh, this is how much money I made this week. This is how much money I made this month. Nobody freaking cares. You're not paying our freaking bills. Give me something that'll pay my bills. And give it to me without saying that I have to pay you to know the knowledge. How much money did you pay for this freaking YouTube live? How much? How much money? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. How much money did you pay for this YouTube live? Huh. Interesante. Guys, $0. But yet you have so many people that are pushing you onto joining their webinar every single week. And then once you join their webinar, they want you to take a survey so that you can pay for something that's $97. And then they go and they put you in a call with their sales team and they tell you they're going to sell you something that's $10,000, $15,000. If you know how to do it the right way, you don't need to take advantage of people to make money. Why do I know that I will make money? Because I have offered you value. Value that can benefit you today, not tomorrow, today. I don't have to go and buy things to please you. I haven't shown you one luxury item here, but you know how to make money. So let me tell you something. If you want access to all the links, you want information behind everything, please join the Patreon. The Patreon is it's only $10. I will be posting in there my trade ideas. I will be posting in there business breakdowns. That's how you'll be able to be a part of the OG grant. That's where you'll get more information, more in-depth information on the trading challenge. You don't need to be in the Patreon to join the trading challenge, but you'll get more information and more help. I'll be helping y'all with all this stuff. I'm just looking at the fact I won $62 drawing the chart. I got to show y'all this. This is cool. I see somebody said, ooh, listen, I will reach out to the Trendline team. Like I said, I actually want to give them a lot of grace because the Trendline team was not supposed to launch today. I asked if they could open it up simply for this stream, simply for you to have early access. But I will make sure that everyone that paid gets their premium, but yeah, I want to make sure everyone gets it. That's so crazy. That is so crazy. Let me tell you something. If you haven't been able to tell by the conversation I had with Liquid, I will go off. I will go off for you guys. It is a blessing to have a platform like this. It is a blessing to say, I want to show you something and 1,000 people show up. Do you know how insane that is? I do not take that lightly. So I will go to bat to make sure that you are taken care of. The Bible says in Proverbs 31, 8-9, help those who cannot help themselves. So in a case where I can be an advocate for you because maybe people see you as too little to listen to, I'm going to do that. And I don't care if somebody's 21, 41, 61. I don't care about your freaking age. I don't care. Me and my dad are best friends. I still treat him with respect. But I don't just treat him like, hey, Dad, how are you doing? No, it's my best friend. Me and my mom are best friends. I tell them about my relationships. I tell them about my friends. I tell them about life. I sent my dad a reel this morning. I could talk to my grandparents about the same things. I pray with my grandparents. Let them. I'm only here because they pray for me to have wisdom beyond my years. But I say this to you because I don't want you to ever go out in the world and feel that because you don't have enough money, perceived money, unless you see somebody's bank account, you have no idea how much money they have. because you don't have the opportunity you thought, because, oh, your family grew up poor, because nobody in your family went to college, because you're a single mom, because you're a single dad, because I don't want you to go through life with excuses that hinder your ability to make opportunities. Forgive me. I was getting excited about Picasso. But yeah, I don't want you to go through life. You have opportunities, but you tell yourself you can't access those opportunities because you're not old enough, you're not experienced enough, you're not this, you're not that. So, anyways, if you join this challenge, can you join future challenges? Yes. You get better and better and better. Are you guys crashing Trendline? My gosh. Yeah, I got a message saying that if you wait 10 minutes, it should pop up that it takes a second. But yes, please play Picasso tomorrow. It's like $2. Use Trendline today and just use it to play around with it. Play around with the back testing portion. If you go to support, you can open up a support ticket. And like anytime you see an issue in Trendline, tell them. Because I want you to understand this is a platform that is really freaking good. I use it every day. But at the same time, it wants to get better for you. So if you see an issue, open a support ticket and tell them. Now first refresh your screen, make sure you're really seeing an issue, because I don't want to overwhelm them, because that's going to affect me. If I say, hey, my audience is coming to you, can you please open this up? And then they're like, Kelly, your audience is really stressing us out. We're spending more time on support than we are fixing the or not even fixing, but creating the platform. Please don't do that. But yeah, my gosh. There's so much here. Somebody said, is there any advice for people who want to learn more about trading? Yeah, I mean, YouTube is always a great resource. I love Trade It Solutions. They are the best trading university in the world for people to learn. But also, guys, when I come on live every Wednesday to do the hot seat, I am also, so please come back next Wednesday, I will be going through trading breakdowns. I will be showing you how I trade, the trades I took, how I'm making money, what you can get into next. This isn't just like I'm announcing this and then I'm gone. I'm going to be here next Wednesday, actually next Monday. I'll be here next Monday on the 20th, because that's when the challenge starts. And I want to make sure that you fully understand what you're doing, that you have the ability to win. But yeah, the link to Picasso says invite only. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Yeah, guys, this is what it should say. Look, right here. Kelly OG, this is fire, has given you special access to Picasso markets. Join the community turning predictions into profits. You are among the first to play. Come on. Come on. I'm not talking out of my butt. I begged. Okay, I didn't beg. I gave a really solid argument as to why it makes sense for you to be a part of this. I did it with the Trendline team. I did it with the Picasso team. I did it with the Liquid Brokers team. I'm going to keep doing it for anything I find that can help you. You may find you only end up using one of the platforms. You may find you use all three all the time. But my biggest thing is that you just make more money. I am in the business. I am in the business of making you more money. So make sure you're using the link that is being sent by the team. The apps, as far as I'm aware, should be available worldwide. It does not matter what country you're in. However, if you find an issue with a country, I am not well versed on every single country in the world. So I can't tell you if it doesn't work in your country, you decided to go to Antarctica for the weekend. Like I can't say like, oh, I didn't know. I just don't know. Is Antarctica a country or continent? Both? What else is up there? Anyways. But yeah, guys, I love this. Who's going to be back with me on Monday? Monday, 7 p.m. CST. We're going to do Shark Tank and start unlocking applicants for the OG grant. And we are going to finally start the hot seat challenge. We're going to walk you through exactly how to get set up, how to make sure you're good. And we're going to see if we can find a trade together to get into. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Who's here with me on Monday at 7 p.m. CST? Set your reminders right now. I saw somebody asked as well. They said, if do you lose money if you lose on Picasso? But today's leaderboard for people who joined today's very new platform, everyone made at least $6, and I believe the entry was $2 or something like that. It was something very low. So they still made money. I haven't seen where someone has lost. I think one time someone lost like $2, but I think they were the only person to enter and they were just incredibly wrong. And I think they were just like, well, you put $2 into the pool. You were incredibly wrong. We're not giving you your $2 back. But other than that, I know that it goes to aim to help everyone. So, guys, join the Patreon. Let me transition back. Patreon.com/KellyOG, right? If you join the OG Vault, we will have all the information posted, all the links posted. All the links should be posted in the description of this video as well so that you can go to them. I want to spread the love. I want to give you access. But like I said, understand that being a part of this stream is what gives you access. It is this. It is me going out and fighting for you to have access, which is why Picasso will say Kelly OG has given you exclusive access. It is because you chose to show up, and that's how opportunities work. That is how opportunities work. So I will go over everything once more, and I think we'll be good. So listen up closely. If you missed any part of this, I'm going to go over everything that we went over today. Okay? All right. The first thing is actually over here. I am starting a business grant for those who want to grow their business, who want to start a business, even if your business has been losing money, but you are just a very driven person. I want to hear from you. You're going to do live pitches. You're going to come on stream. You're going to pitch to me live how your business makes sense. You're going to pitch to everybody else. Everyone's going to judge you. I'm going to judge you, not from a place of judgment as a judge who is just telling you better places. And so I want to help you grow your business. The grant is completely yours to keep. It is not a loan. It is not a form of equity into the business. It is me saying, I want to find the 3 most competent business owners that have the courage to come up here live, because they don't care if they're laughed at. What they care about is if they have thousands of dollars to grow their business. And so right here, we're going to start it on the 20th, next Monday. Make sure you join the Patreon. That is the only way to get access to the link that will allow you to come up live. That is the OG grant. I'm excited for that. And over here is the Hot Seat Trading Challenge. That is an exclusive partnership that I have worked with Liquid Brokers to create, which will allow you to have the access to make $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $1,000, or $500. That is equivalent to $10,000 that we are giving away. Over here is equivalent to $6,000 that we're giving away. That is $16,000. Now, in order to join the Hot Seat Trading Challenge, you have to use my link. Everyone is asking, why do we have to use your link, Kelly? I keep telling you, these platforms, these opportunities are not available to the general public. They are only available because I went and I threw a fit and I said I needed these to be available for you, and I wanted to spark change in the industry. I want this to become a thing where other influencers say, I'm starting a trading challenge. I'm going to reward whoever gets the highest ROI. So understand with the trading challenge, it is not about who makes the most money. It is about who generates the highest return. The highest return. So anyways, that is what it's for. I'm seeing a comment. I'm going to address them as I see them. Somebody said that Liquid Brokers held a very low rating, 2.2 out of 5 stars. I don't block people. So anyways, what I will tell you personally, I have withdrawn over $500,000 from Liquid Brokers. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, I show that, but I will show that right now again. And that is why I trust them. But at the same time, guys, if you don't trust something, just because I say I trust it doesn't mean you should trust it. That's how people lose money in the market all the time. Somebody tells you to invest in something. that you don't trust, and then you go and invest in it, and then you get mad at the person when it's you. If you don't trust it, use a platform that you trust. I can only speak to my own experience, which is an experience in the world of making, let me pull this up for you, of withdrawing $500,000. And I will show you that here. That is the only reason. What? Where'd I go? Hold on. How this thing gonna show and it don't even show me? I exist. Thank you. Anyways, $17,000, $12,000, $12,000, $40,000, $15,000, $23,000, $100,000, $700, $25. That was my favorite. Yeah. And $200,000. I only push things that I trust. I don't push it to make freaking money. So, anyways, the hot seat trading challenge, you have to use my link because that's the only way to get access. While I am on this, if I go to create an account over here and you press, and why doesn't this have anything? That's not updated, I'll tell you all that, because how is this existing? Anyways, you press real account, you come here, you see hot seat comp. You see that? That only works if you are under my link. If you already have an account with them, you can contact their support and they will transition you over to my link so that you can join the challenge. How do I benefit? I get a commission whenever you place a trade. If you only place one trade, I basically get $20. It's really closer to like $3, but I say it for easy descriptions. The minimum deposit is $75. That's why I say if you turn $100 into $10,000, you have a higher chance of winning $5,000 than the person that turns $10,000 into $15,000. Or $30,000. I'm not rewarding who can make the most money. I'm rewarding who has the skill to be able to flip it into the most money. Because if you can be trusted with a little, you now know how to do it with a lot. So that is the trading challenge I'm excited for. I'm super excited for it. I love how I said that and that person disappeared. I love when I do that. Guys, at the end of the day, it's never up to me. It's up to you. I can show you these things. It's up to you if you actually want to use them. And if you don't, don't. Please don't. Before you come and you say, well, Kelly told me. No, I didn't. I told you what I liked. I want you to do what you like. Okay? Anyways, so that is the Liquid Brokers Hot Seat Trading Challenge with me. The goal is to do this every single month. If you enter this month, you can still enter next month. I'm not going to deny anybody. The deadline to deposit your 75 minimum, you can deposit 100, you can deposit 200, 1,000, whatever, is August 26th. You have 10 days to do so. Please do so. I want you to win. But yeah, I'm really excited for this challenge. But yeah, the goal is to continue to increase the win. Right now, the win's at 5,000. I said before, I see a world where we take it to 10,000, 15,000, 100,000. No, seriously though, I would love to see 100,000, 50,000, 25,000, 10,000, 5,000. That is what I'm moving towards. Maybe we see that in the next year or so. Next month, I hope they can raise it to like 7,000, 5,000, 2,500, 1,500, 1,000. Like that's what I'd like to see next month. Yeah, I'm seeing Trendline said give it 10 minutes. 10 minutes to be able to like update your accounts to premium. Like I said, I made them go live early today. I don't think they were fully prepared to go live. But if you on their social medias, you can send them a DM if you don't want to do a support ticket. But also follow them, give them some love, tell them Kelly OG sent you. I'd love that. Someone said, trust me, I'm abusing Trendline and Picasso. You should. I do that. Shoot. Not in a physical way. In a monetary way. Anyways, The replay of the video is right now. You can go back in time and restart. It'll also be living on my YouTube channel, so you have the information. If you want information on all of this, you want information on how to make money trading or just what trading is, if you join the OG Vault, I will be dropping so much, all my trading knowledge. I already have strategies in there, business breakdowns I'll be posting, but I want you to be fully equipped and ready for Monday to go. Trendline was a platform that is what they call your AI trading team. Although some people are against AI, I personally think, listen, we have to use what is going to help us be better. And I just, in a world where people are spending hours to learn something, and there's something that exists that will do it in seconds, I would do it. And I said before, and I'll say it again, everyone that's upset about the water better stop driving their cars. You better be in an electric car, because that is a carbon emission, and that is making global warming. Make me upset when I go outside in freaking Dallas, Texas. My gosh. Anyways, Trendline. It'll create strategies for you. It'll read the chart for you. It'll tell you where the chart's going. It will back test and go back in time and trade for you and tell you how it's going to perform. You can set alerts, journal. You are amongst the first users, so you need to make sure that you are doing your best, please, to help them refine the system and make it sharper. I genuinely believe they will be a $50, $100 million, billion-dollar company with the revelation. Monday on YouTube, 7 p.m. CST. 7 p.m. CST. I will be here. Lastly, we talked about Picasso. I showed you guys how I used Picasso markets to turn $2 into $62 today. So I made $60. And I used Trendline to help me with the direction in which it was going. So if you think about it, I just paid for my Trendline subscription in one Picasso prediction. And I made $12 profit. Anyways, so that's crazy. Now I'm using Trendline for free. Period. So real quick, let's see if we can predict. I actually want to do this before I hop off of here. I want to place a prediction on what's next for Picasso, and I'm going to use Trendline to do so. And if you want to copy me, not going to lie, that's cheating, but if you want to do that, that's cool. And then after that, we will say a prayer and we will get on out of here. Guys, I've lost my Picasso. Picasso, where'd you go? Because I know you exist somewhere over here. Oh, you were down here. Okay. Let me flip my screen for you. Boom. So, can we do a PowerPoint for the bunnies? Oh, people that are new, guys, I'm gonna spend the rest of this week creating a bunch of value for you in the OG Vault that I actually am not gonna post on YouTube. Like, I haven't made a real trading video in 2-3 years or so. I ain't doing that on YouTube. I'm not. I don't want to get wedged into that space, but what I will do is I will create it for you and put it on the OG Vault. But also, if you want structured live trading education, Trade IT Solutions, the best place to get it, hands down. There is no competition. Okay, so here we are with NVIDIA. So what is next? We have upcoming Picasso calendar. Okay. My Wi-Fi is not working with me. We're going to try this again. Tesla. That's what we are at. So, and you can also come in Picasso. This is actually a cool thing I didn't talk about, the practice arena. You can come here and see your prediction skills. So let's say I think this is NVIDIA today. I don't know. Let's see. Check accuracy. How accurate would I have been? 50. Oh, and I still would have gotten first. Man, she's good. Anyways, so you can practice that. That is cool. I like that. Period. And you can check how accurate you would have been. Okay, so we have Tesla. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open Trendline. Also, I meant to tell you guys, if you actually wanted to my bad, guys, on my website, this is my team's fault. They're in trouble. On my website is actually how you join the OG Vault. So if we can update those links, that would be great. I'm going to post the link right here. kellyog.com/vault. Yeah, let's not make that mistake again. Anyways, I'm going to open up Trendline. Man, and don't y'all love my website? I just got a website refresh. Are you a fan of it? Let me know if you're a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. But if you're not a fan, don't tell me. That's just going to hurt my feelings, and there's no reason I need to be dealing with that. Okay, the last thing we were doing before we get on out of here is we have to predict Tesla for tomorrow. So the first thing I'm doing is I am on Trendline. I'm on Picasso right now. I'm about to switch. This is so funny. We're just out here using platforms, guys. We're using them. They're not using us. We're using them. So anyways, I'm going to go to the trading lab. And then I'm going to go to, it's on crypto right now. Let me go to stocks. Let me go to Tesla. Let me do it based off the 1 hour so I can kind of see where it thinks it'll go. Continue and reset. Okay. Market is closed right now. That's cool. I just need to know where it's going tomorrow. I'll tell you. See, first thing I see when I look at this chart is if I take this trend line over here, I go like this. Wow, what a choppy thing. So I know this. Okay, you see what this is? Oh, I'm about to show y'all something. Chart. Patterns. This is what I do. This is how everybody's like, okay, how do you make so much money trading? I just do this. I go to a chart pattern and I say, which chart pattern looks most similar to this? Okay, let's see. This one right here, a falling wedge. It's probably going to rise. Or it might come right here. Oh, I'm blocking y'all. Let me move this over. It might come right here and then come back down here. Anyways, let's see what Trendline thinks. Trendline is neutral. No. Okay, let's see what its entry would be. It would enter at 394. It would target 399. So it's technically bullish. And its stop loss would be 389. Okay, cool. So with that being said, I'm going to use Trendline, but then I'm also going to just use the chart pattern. So falling wedge. So I also agree. I think we're going to buy. So I think we're going to come up, come down a little bit, come up. Because I think what's going to happen is we'll bounce off this area. Like we'll reject this area, come down, and then go up because we're overall bullish. So if I'm going to Picasso, some of you are going to cheat. Don't be a cheater. You cheated on your girlfriend enough. Calm down. I was like, we're going to come back to Picasso. And I said down, up, down. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go. No, I think we said up. Up. I think it's going to go up, down, up. And I think it's going to end overall up. Okay. This is what I think Tesla's going to do tomorrow. I actually think the up might be a little bit higher. Let's see. It doesn't care about me. It's cool. No. Oh my gosh. No. There we go. And I'm going to submit that. Okay. $2 for me to submit. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I just made $62. Okay. I'm paying that $2. 3 people have joined already. Why would they do that? Okay. Submitting. Yeah. Confirm. Cool. Okay. Kelly OG put it all on the line. Market will open at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. I will find out tomorrow at 3 p.m. CST or 4 p.m. EST whether or not I am correct in this prediction. Oof. Let me zoom out. I hope I'm correct in that prediction. That would be really great. So, anyways, who is going to use Trendline today to do their Picasso prediction, or who is going to use Trendline today to prepare for this trading challenge? I am so ready. I love this. I genuinely love this. But yeah. Guys, Trendline, I need y'all to like be patient. I keep telling you, Trendline, I had to fight for them to go live today just for you guys. They said it's going to take a second for your premium accounts to reflect, but you will get your premium account. I keep telling you, all of these platforms, all of these opportunities are not open to the public. It is because I went out on a whim and I said, hey, can we please help my audience? If you guys go to them complaining, they are going to take it out on me. They're going to be like, Kelly, we trusted you. And I don't believe you're those type of people. So again, remember, this is a special invitation, special invitation. Yeah, like, guys. This beacon link, I do not think that is accurate at all. Can we stop sending that in there? I don't see any of the affiliate links in there. So, anyways, yeah. Guys, let me tell you something. If you have an issue with the platform, please contact their support. I'm going to reach out to them for sure and tell them like, hey, they were not expecting this volume. I'm grateful for you guys. But yeah, I want you to be patient with all the platforms for Picasso setting and rotate your device. I'm on a computer. Maybe that works. Someone said it took about 10 minutes for Trendline to reflect their premium. Just give them some patience, give them some grace. Because for me, if you're like, Kelly, I don't know you, then don't do it for me. But do it for the people. The OG Vault right there, patreon.com/KellyOG. Try refreshing your screen as well. If we do the business pitch, can we pitch for mentorship/investment instead of the grant? You can do that. You better have a great pitch. I am a tough cookie. I'm very blunt, but I do it because I care about you. So, anyways, yeah. So remember, with you testing these platforms before anybody else, with you having access to these before anybody else, this is the only favor I ask of you, is that if you do run into an issue, 1, refresh your screen at least 3 times, but 2, reach out, send an email to the team, Picasso, Trendline, Liquid Brokers, and tell them, say, put in the subject, from, my name is Billy, so like put like Billy from Kelly OG, and then add what your critique is. That way, like, not critique, but if you think something needs to be improved, that way I can tell them like, yes, my audience is supporting you. I want you to give us more early access to things. I can tell future companies that we may interact with, but I want you to, that's the only favor I ask, is that you just help them get better, because they have went out on their own limb to help you be better, and I want you to continue to be better. Yeah, but listen, contact support. I wish that I was like the development behind the scenes. I'm not. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to get on meetings with all of them and just kind of recap how tonight went, and then, see what we can do. I crashed all the sites. You guys, I'm playing. I love that though, guys. I think that's powerful that we could do that. I think of, imagine someone comes up here with their business and it's a fire business. How could we generate so many sales for them and almost crash their site? Like, there's so much we can do when we spread the love. And that's why anytime an opportunity comes to me, I only want to be in the business of making you more money and seeing how we spread it to you. So anyways, with that being said, I would like to do a closing prayer. I would like to do a closing prayer. I assume most of these platforms will go down for maintenance tonight or tomorrow or something, but I will, especially in the OG Vault, be very communicative with you on what's going on, how the meetings with them go. If there's any updates, if like there's no updates, I'm not going to just make you my note taker and say, hey guys, this is how the meeting went. But if there's any updates, I will tell you. So if you are not a Christian, please do pray. No, please do allow me to pray for you. And if you are a Christian, please do pray with me. Whew. Father, Lord, I thank you so much for allowing us to have the ability to have the ears and the eyes and the household and the devices to be able to attend what we experienced today. God, I thank you more than anything because what you have allowed is the opportunity for many to benefit and not just one. For you yourself have allowed your son to feed crowds of many by multiplying fish, by multiplying areas where there was not a lot, but creating more. God, I pray for every single person that is behind these platforms. I ask that they do everything with the right intent in mind, that they are not selfish, they are not deceptive, they do not take advantage of the people that are helping to grow what they have built, but they continue to pour into them. And you allow me to be a vessel of that as well. God, I pray for the person listening that is going through a difficult time. They are struggling. They feel like they are at the end of their rope, the end of their road. They feel like they will always be in a position where they have to deal with an issue or situation, or financially they will be struggling. God, what I ask is that you will put them in a place and you will put them in rooms and you will introduce them to opportunities that will shake the world that they have known before, that you will allow them to see that you have your hand over them, that you will allow them to see the blessings that are meant to come their way, that you will not allow any enemy of progress in their life, any person that does not have their best interest in mind. God, I ask that you remove them from their life, even if it hurts them. I ask that you allow them to have an increased sense of wisdom and discernment, that they will make smart choices with decisions, that they will trust and vet the right people. The God, even though I may pray and I may be super upbeat and I may, be kind online, God, what I ask is that you don't allow them to just look at the different aspects of me, but to truly know what purpose I'm supposed to serve in their life, whether it's a one-time thing or an ongoing thing, and you allow them to use that same discernment with every single person they come across. And God, I just ask that you create ways for them, that you create a way in the wilderness. You move rocks out of their path. You make their crooked ways straight, that you allow them to see the life that they've always wanted to live. For you yourself have said, ask and you shall receive. You said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all things shall be handed on to you. So God, as you are God who says that you keep your word, allow that to be made known, that when anyone that is listening here prays, that you will hear them, that you will continue to make ways for them, that you will help them get rid of any distractions, anything that is holding them back, any bad habits, any addictions, anyone in their life that they were supposed to let go of and they can't. God, I ask that today you allow those strongholds to be broken, the generational curses that may plague their family, that tell them that they will never go to college, that they will always have children out of wedlock, that they will never see a happy home, that they will never get a good job or have a good career. God, I ask that it breaks and ends with them. That even in Genesis, you showed us how Enoch was the first man in the Bible to walk with you. And he was the first one that started the turning point to be able to have his generations know you. And that's how we got Noah and his ark and everything that stemmed from that. So God, I just thank you. I thank you for this wonderful ability to speak to so many people. I do not take it for granted. And I ask that you just continue to spread our impact and continue to help everybody listening. And yeah, God, I just thank you. I give you the glory, the honor, the adoration, the praise. I pray for the success of everybody listening and nothing less, that today will be the worst day that they will ever have in comparison to what their future days will look like. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen. Wow. Guys, that was a great stream. I think that might be my favorite stream yet. That might be my favorite one. We are back here Monday at 7 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I will be doing trading breakdowns. We will be starting both of these competitions, these challenges. So we will be having people live on the hot seat live. I'm sorry, the camera on the hot seat Shark Tank. And we will also be going over how we officially start this challenge. I will be trying to figure out trades for people to get into. But if you want all the details, all the exclusive access, all I ask is that you help support the OG Vault. You can go to kellyog.com/vault or patreon.com/kellyog. Go to my website, though. I really want you to see my website. I just got it refreshed. I love it. But I'm excited for what we're creating here, where we're going. I thank God for every single one of you. And I just pray and hope that you have an absolutely amazing and wonderful and blessed rest of your week. If my DMs are not flooded, they have been a mess. Send me a DM. If you happen to find my email somewhere, send me an email and I will try and respond and see how I can help in any way. Except if you ask for money, I do not respond to those. Anyways, let's make some money. All right. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening and we shall speak soon.